Gemini, this is your mid-August tarot reading, and I hope I don't misspeak and say earth signs or something because that's what I was thinking I was doing, and I don't know why. I think because earth signs, they come out today, and so that's, I don't know. It's early. It's not even 8 o'clock yet, so here we go. Gonna get your bonus cards already pre-shuffled. Here we go. Hope everyone is doing well. Okay. Well, bam. Oops. Put it on the wrong stack. See? Oh my gosh. I'm getting there. I'm getting it together. Still having my coffee. All right. We're going to start with our vintage wisdom. Vintage wisdom. It's vintage. Sound like Bilbo Baggins. Okay. Quick shuffle-a-roo. And here we go. Let's see what's going on. Change. Ooh, okay. This could be abrupt change. It could be kind of tower card type energy. It could be some type of transformation, like death card energy. It feels something might be changing in the fall. Sweet. That just kind of has a fall look to it to me. All right, change. Winds of change. Look at that, because her shawl there is blowing in the wind. So this could be an energy that is flowing around you right now, Gemini. Just change. As the energy of the 5. Oh, 5-5. Reprogram your soul. Release, raise, and reclaim. There you go. Uh-huh. So that would kind of be changing. Release, that would be, I mean, that could be 10 of Swords. It could be 8 of Cups. Reprogram your soul. That gives me a judgment feel. Like a new life kind of energy. Something is transforming here. That's what I'm getting here. And we have the Sovereign. Gentle power. I rarely see this card. It's so beautiful. 38. So it breaks down into 11. It's a master number. Gentle power, soft power. That's a strength card. Inner strength. And the Sovereign is, this would kind of also be Empress energy, because that's all the queens combined, being the, in charge of your life, having that power. There's gentle power, soft power, a sense of knowing. Oh, look what just flipped out. Yes, okay. We're definitely getting some energies here for you, Gemini. We have the 10 of Swords popping out right away. There is that, it's a release. I mean, if I don't see the Judgment card, that would, because it feels like, because after this, you're being like rebirth, reborn here, Gemini. Definitely feels that way. Very similar colors in those two cards as well. Oh my goodness. This just flopped right out. Strength card. Look at that. Soft power. Ooh-wee. Yeah, you've got some transformation happening here, Gemini. It's a blessing in disguise, though, probably. Because if you went through something where you were suffering and now you're not, Queen of Pentacles. Ooh-wee. All right, let's get the crossing energy here. And this is like current, future energy. I'm not doing recent past. I know sometimes I do that for the top row, but I'm not doing that for this set of readings. I'm just doing what the energy is around you right now and what's coming towards you. Oh, look at that. Page of Cups. Reprogram your soul. Because that page, that is a new energy. It's opportunity. That almost has like a reborn, just starting out fresh, new. Oh, wow. Are we calling it or what this morning? My goodness. The Tower and the 6 of Swords. Woo. I Need some coffee after that first flop there. Okay. Something is being okay, sorry. Something is being renewed here. Let's look at this. We have oh, okay. So this is representing, I think, your old life, the Ten of Swords, something ending, something being done. And when I say done, I mean stick a fork in it, almost like tombstone done kind of thing. There's no way to resurrect that, right? Your soul is moving. I'm not saying that you're going anywhere like physically. I don't see that. This is like a rebirth of you because we have this young page. And so whatever this past is, because does feel like, I mean, it's going to be past energy soon enough if you haven't experienced it, but something here is ending. But it's a blessing, really, because look what you have coming, like welling up within you, the Page of Cups. This is excitement. Pages are all curious. Pages are planning. So I feel like there's something here, Gemini, that you have your eye on. A heart's desire for sure, because that's the Ace of Cups. The pages represent, and the aces, all of their suit. So a lot of emotion here with this new beginning. Something old life done. And it's like you're blossoming into something new. You're transforming into something completely new. Maybe this is something that you've always wanted to do, but just never gave yourself a chance. I've been getting that energy with a lot of different signs. You know, life is too short to not follow your heart's desire, as long as it's not hurting anyone, right? So, yeah, something is definitely ending, and then we have a beginning. Very youthful energy here with the Page of Cups. Very excited about what's coming, and not really looking back either. Not really. I think this is going to take some inner strength. A lot of people really don't like change. It's unsettling. It's like, well, if I've already always been this other thing, how can I be something new? But it's about your mindset. It's about what your soul is being called to do. You might be feeling a pull, almost like a thread, something guiding you. We have that Six of Swords. So this Tower, I think this is part of you letting something go, an old life, maybe, an old way of thinking. It's a big change, a big shift. Some of you might have to move. There's a little bit of, because we have the Six of Swords here, there is a moving energy, leaving something behind for sure. But I feel like you're gently taking control of your life here with this Strength card. Nursed your wounds from the past. I mean, the Ten of Swords is the end of suffering. So this does indicate there is something that was not good for you. So nursing your wounds, nursing your ego here, because this is Leo with the Strength card. But it's also the Sun. So there's clarity here. And knowing that whatever this was, it had to end, it had to crumble. There was no other way it was going to go. There's a certain point where it's where things are, if it's going in a fashion where it's going to be ending, there's nothing you can do about it. This tower was coming down. I don't care what kind of little patchwork was done in the meantime to try to keep it from falling. It's going to fall. It's going to end, you know. And so this could have been this ending, even though it wasn't good for you. Not the ending is good for you. The process that got you there where it needed to end wasn't very good, because we see this here. You needing to be strong to overcome this, whether it was a relationship, a mindset, a way of thinking, a work situation, whatever. It had to change. But I think the change is what made you stronger, because this is the card that helps or hurts. And I don't think this is hurting you at all. I think it's a catalyst, things crumbling around you that made you stronger. There was no way you could stop that from ending, whatever that was. And so, excuse me again, we have a lot of resourcefulness here. This is that I feel a sovereign energy here with the Queen of Pentacles. This is you really kind of taking charge and command of your resources. You might need to be frugal for a bit, but just really being in command of what's going on around you. This massive change here. You do see the potential. You do see, I feel freedom with that Page of Cups. Now you're free to pursue your dreams, is what I just heard. Now you're finally free. Maybe you're getting out of a relationship or a job that had you tied down, that wasn't good for you, that was toxic, could have been. I'm just saying, that's what I'm seeing here. Some type of freedom, some type of release. But you have to kind of reprogram yourself with that strength card, knowing that you are enough, you are strong, you can do it. You do have worth and value. There's a lot of positive self-talk that's going on right now, that you can do this and you will move on, because we have the Six of Swords, being guided here either by, your inner strength might be guiding you right now, a passed on relative or something like that. Spirit guide could be helping you at this time, or you might just have an actual physical person that's helping you get through this. Moving on, keeping everything you learn from this situation here, and being focused on making it, staying afloat is what I just heard, and really just the Queen of Resources here is really calling out to me about you're making it work somehow, some way. You might be a single parent, so that's what I'm getting there. So massive change here. We can see that right with that first row, whether you're experiencing it right now or you will be shortly. But I think if this reading is resonating with you, already what that Ten of Swords is about. Something ending, it really could be anything. So let's see what else is coming towards Gemini. I mean, I'm happy that this is going in a better direction for you. That's for sure. Oh, okay. Eight of Swords. It's going to take some healing. This is not something that's going to just be gone overnight. It's going to take time. Now you have an 8. You have an 8 and an 8. There's that 8-8 portal. And we have the Chariot, Cancer energy 8. The 8-8s has been coming out in combination throughout this week's readings, and I'm not surprised. I think this portal is helping people get through these things, giving you strength, because we have that infinity there, and now we have 8-8 here. So this feels like portal energy to me still. But we have movement in a positive direction for sure. All right, what else for Gemini? And the 8 of Swords is one of your cards, so you are showing up here. Seven of Cups. Okay. Page of Wands on the 8 of Wands and the 3 of Wands. Okay, this looks good. Hold on just a second. I just want to clear my throat and get some more coffee. All right, I have to admit, I was a little worried about the worry card. It's fine. What's going on right here? I think you've left the stress of the situation behind. I don't know what I'm saying. Behind. What I'm seeing here is a lot of opportunities, and pages represent opportunities and potential as well. They're holding the aces, which is opportunities and potential energy. Okay, so as you are leaving that situation that's Dunsky, there is a ton. I mean, the world is your oyster here now that you're moving on from this, and so I think what's on your mind right now is not anything negative at all. I'm not feeling anything negative with this Eight of Swords. It's just that you have so many options in front of you. It can be overwhelming. That's what I feel here. Very overwhelmed with, what do I do now? What do I follow? And so we have two potential energies coming out for you that's asking you to follow, to choose based on that, right? And using your intuition. We have the Ace of Cups there with the page and the Ace of Wands here with this page. And so something that's your heart's desire, you're passionate about, that is the winning combo for success and happiness. You do those two things, everything else will fall into place. Heart's desire and passion. As long as it's hurting no one, do it. So this is saying trust your intuition. Okay. There's because this is like these options right here. In the Seven of Cups, this can be illusion, daydream, fantasy, right? And so you're thinking about all these options of maybe where to move. We got a castle, what to buy, just all kinds of things, right? And so there's a bit of mystery here. And you need to trust your intuition. If something doesn't feel right, don't do it. Okay. But, there could be some hesitation here in wanting to make sure that you're making the right decision, because things didn't turn out exactly how you expected over there. But trust your intuition. There you go. Just trust your gut when it comes to these choices, these decisions, and following your heart's desire and passion. That's what's going to really, I think, help. Wow. And so things are going to be speeding up. Okay. And I feel like this Page of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, this is excitement again. There's this weird energy here of, yes, something didn't work out here. And it was tough, it was hard, but now you're being given this freedom, release, raise, and reclaim. You're getting a second chance to do something here, Gemini, and it's really quite amazing. Because at the one hand, you might be a little sad that something, didn't work out or it's just over, but there's so much newness and positivity coming in here because this is Sagittarius and this is all the fire signs. A lot of optimism about the future, planning. This is a card of Mercury too, so maybe it could be good news coming in. Good news could be. Everything feels really, really good here. Something being released and changed, and then now you're coming into this. I mean, really, really good, lucky energy too with the Eight of Wands. I really like that. I really like this a lot. So you could be getting information about something, but things are speeding up. Your plans, your communication. You could be you might be communicating with the universe right now with what it is you want. Definitely do that. All right, so now look at this. You are a busy bee. Look at this. So we have the Chariot and the Three of Wands. You're not really, this is a card of waiting, but you're not really waiting. You're going after what you want. You're putting the effort and the energy and the passion and the focus into some type of victory here. You are off to the races. I think there was a bit of, not really struggle, there was a transition here when that thing, whatever it was, ended. And then boom, you just hit the ground running. You're free. And so you're really putting yourself out there, really going for it. And you're expecting something. This is a card of it's waiting, but it's expectation. This is, that waiting for your ships to come in kind of energy with the tarot, but you're waiting for some, not really waiting though. You're doing, but you're expecting something back either communication, acceptance, a yes, or but you're not really waiting for it. You know this is coming to you, whatever this is, you know? So you're not really waiting around for it, which I kind of like. You know this is coming. And it's almost like, it has to catch up to you. You know what I'm saying? You're not really waiting for it with this energy. There's expectation here that there's something coming towards you based on what you're putting out. Does that make sense? That's how I'm feeling that. I've never had that combination come up before, and I think that's really interesting. You're like, nah, I'm not going to wait for it. I'm just going to go ahead and do what I'm being drawn to do, and this will come. you know, there's a lot of confidence there, a lot of confidence. I like that. All right, very interesting. Okay, let's see what the last one is. This is an exciting reading here. There's a lot going on, but it's very positive, very energetic, very forward thinking. I like that. All right, so looky there, Gemini. You had to come out. You're like, let me out the deck. Here I am, charging forward, charging ahead. Knight of Swords. Oh, King of Cups. And the 9. Show it up here. All right, let's see what's crossing this. Oh, and now we have the Knight of Cups. We have 2 knights there. That King of Cups has been coming out a lot. And not just in my readings. I watch other readers. Well, I just watch one now. I just watch Minnow Pawn. I really like him. Oh, 2 kings. And the Hierophant. Let me move my camera down just a sec. There's a little. Okay. 2 knights, 2 kings. And the Hierophant. Okay. What is going on? So many court cards here in just one, kind of daily life card. And then we have a universal card. This is a blessing. This has been a blessing in disguise. You see, he's holding up the 2 fingers right there. And you're so happy. You look back on it and you're thinking, wow, that was really a great thing that happened. It may not have felt great at the time, but, eh, it's good. So I'm trying to, so this is you, Knight of Swords. It's being crossed by the Knight of Cups. 2 ways this can go. These energies could be yours. This could say that, you're in your element. You're in a alignment with yourself here with this Gemini card. Okay, just ready to go. Fiery energy. It's fire and air, fire and water. Now we have Pisces here. Knight of Cups. This is the knight in shining armor. As you wish kind of energy, right? And so, oh, I almost feel like this is a universal message to you. As you wish. That, being open, because that's my main message that I get with the Knight of Cups, being open to giving and receiving emotion, love, things like that. Being willing to take a step into the waters there. So I think, this is saying be open. You could say be open, depending on, how this reading is resonating with you. Open to receiving and giving love. Now, the other message could be that someone is coming across your path here that is wanting to offer you some type of emotion, some type of connection. Doesn't have to be romantic, doesn't have to be same sex or anything like that. Although this does kind of look female and male, it doesn't matter. They're not quite kingly status, but, or queen, whatever you want to call it, but it's there. Be open to it. Be open is the message I feel like that's coming through. Now we have two kings here. More court card energy. They represent people, of course. So this, all right, so this could represent you. This also could represent a person wholly. This could be, you and someone else. It really just depends on how that message, um, resonates with you. So we haven't, you know what this is? Heart's desire and passion. Right at the beginning, I remember saying that as long because we have, okay, I'm getting there. It's still morning, just now 8 o'clock. So we have the page with the heart desire potential energy, right? And then we have the potential energy here of following your passions. You've I feel like you've graduated because you go page, knights, kings. That's that sovereign, that role of learning and going, following your heart's desire, and coming into this being very powerful, but soft power, because we have deep emotion here, learned from your mistakes. We don't see any pearls of wisdom on him here, but we could assume maybe he's got some pearl cufflinks or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Okay, but this is a very deeply emotional person. And then we have this energy here of someone who follows their passions, heart's desire and passions. I feel like, and then we have the Hierophant here, which it talks about, oh my gosh, talks about, the stages of learning, because this is mastery right here. You've mastered your emotions and your happiness here. This is amazing. That's what that is. By you taking this chance here, that following your heart's desire and your passion, you flourish. Because these kingly energies here, whether you're male or female, it doesn't matter. This is someone who follows, a vision, somebody who's inspired, who's tapped into that divine inspiration with that wand, and who isn't afraid to take center stage and put themselves out there. But who is also giving, nurturing, gentle, but very charismatic, right? Now, if I really do feel like this is you graduating, you going through all these different stages and just honing yourself and becoming more of who you are, a very generous and compassionate and passionate person. If that's not the case, I think it is. I think that's the message that's coming through. But you could be meeting someone who is very emotionally open and very passionate as well. But look, I feel like you've mastered your emotions, because we have this over there. This is, you know, being happy on your own. Nine of Cups can be a card of being single, and that's fine. This is saying that you don't need anyone else to make you happy. Of course, you take control of what makes you happy, and you're the boss of who you get to give your cups of emotion to. It's completely up to you. So there is a massive journey here of your soul and mastery of your emotions to a very high degree. I mean, look at this. This is as high as you can really go. And I feel like this is a guru status. You know what I mean? You could be passing on this knowledge to other people of this transformation. This feels almost like it is a soul journey. It's like a Buddha. This is being at peace and having everything you could wish for, and you're giving it to yourself. That's what I'm feeling. And you can look back now on everything and say, well, you know what? That was a blessing in disguise. It certainly was. Because look at this and that. Right at the beginning and the end, that was the catalyst to get you going on this journey. Wow. That's a, come on now. Wishes come true. Rapid achievement. Excuse me. Of your dreams and wishes. It's right there. Rapid achievement. Unconditional love. Look at that. And this and that. Bam. Look at that. Wow. Okay. My heart is free from resentment toward others. You've let everything go, for sure. I opened my eyes of my heart and discovered the light and beauty in every being. I am aware that suffering can cause distress and hurting people. Yep. I see the pure child in everyone and practice forgiveness. I like that. You don't have to forgive people directly, and especially not if they're toxic. You do that work on the inside, you never have to let them know. You know what I'm saying? Owl. Looky there. Wow. 23. There are spiritual messages and great wisdom to be found during this period of transition. Ooh, Gemini. Holy smokes, skull. Hidden secrets can harm you. Well, hidden secrets can harm you. That's a weird message, isn't it? If it's hidden from you, how would you even know about it? There could have been something here where it was something you didn't know about that came to light. You know, I'm getting a skeleton in the closet kind of feel there, but I think that's done and over. Storks. Storks. News of a birth or a new business opportunity. There you go. Excuse me. And then we have Apple. Temptation will test you. That could be over here. That's why you're kind of thinking, well, I think you're going to make the right decisions, though. Because based on your past, I don't think you're going to make the same decisions that would put you back in there. We don't see that at all. You know, might be a little temptation, but I don't think it would grab a hold of you. No way. This is an amazing reading. I mean, wow. Very clear. Very clear what's happening, Gemini. Let me know in the comments below if you're experiencing something like this, you're going through this. You might be finding feathers, hearing the owl. You might collect owls. The owls are really coming through big time. I really like that. Okay, this is a great reading. I think so. Very transformative. All right, so that's going to be it for now. Gemini, please like, share, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.